Hey, welcome back to the Bako Motorsports Power Hour. I'm Mike Griffith, a longtime Bakersfield, Californian motorsports rider, flying solo today because Louis Amistoy, as usual, is gone. His chair is empty. Well, my chair is over there. I guess this is my chair now because Louis is gone, and he'll be gone next week. I'll be gone next week, so likely no show next week. So anyway, and also gone is Scott Schweitzer. He's not here today. He apparently had a little back injury Sunday, is not feeling all that well. So we'll go over the Bakersfield Speedway, what happened out there. What we've got coming up this week, though, we got IMCA Sport Mods, Western Pro Stocks, Hobby Stocks, Mod Lights, where Jerry Flippo is a 14-year-old is dominating that series. Race Saver Winged Sprints and the California Lightning Sprints. It's all Saturday out there at Bakersfield Speedway. It's Make-A-Wish night as well, a fundraiser for that. They've been doing that for several years out there at the Speedway, another one of their charity events. And as usual, and I expect the Speedway fans to come through as they always do for the charitable races out there. General admission, $12. Seniors military, 10, kids 6 to 12, 5 and under are free. Gates open at 4, racing is 6. Camping and parking are free. And they had a pretty good night of racing out there last Saturday, where the temperature did hit 107 in Bakersfield briefly. It was 106 for probably at least 4 straight hours. So it was a hot afternoon and early evening of racing all over Kern County, because they also raced at Kern County Raceway Park. But out at the Speedway had a pretty big show. Had the USAC Midgets coming here for the second time this season. I think they're going to come back one more time. So it was the second of 3 races out there at the Bakersfield Speedway. Ronnie Gardner had won all 3. Well, the Midgets, the Western States Midgets, had 3 races previous to this, and Ronnie Gardner had won all 3 of those coming into this race, including an earlier race at Bakersfield Speedway. But the defending champion was beaten this year. Michael Facito got the win. He started on the pole, led all 30 laps. But pretty good race. Steve Lynch was out there covering for us and said it was a pretty competitive race. He held off Gardner to get the win. And a good thing, Corey Elliott out of Bakersfield finished 3rd or 4th in that race. So good win for Michael there. Ronnie Gardner was 2nd, Darren Hagan 3rd, Corey Elliott and Tyler Delicki 5th. And it goes on down with Cody Swanson and the rest of the top 10. Sean Dodenhoff 9th, another Bakersfield driver there. So not a bad field, 20 cars. They had 22 for the first one. So the Midgets, just a few years ago, down to 10, 12, 13 cars, and now they're back up to around 20 cars. That's just a great field out there at the Speedway. They're a good fit for that track, and I'm glad to see the race. I'm glad to see 18, 22 cars again, and that they're going to run another race this year, because it's been really competitive for the Midgets. But I guess the race of the night happened to be we got the American stocks here coming up there. And Tom Mocht, as usual, providing great photos. We can see him 3 wide coming out of a turn, 2 wide here. American stocks, pretty good class, usually around 12, 15 cars in that class. Had a lot of different winners this year, with Brody Schweitzer come out on top of this. He becomes the second 2-time winner in the class. He passed J.R. Garcia with 9 laps to go. Garcia had led the first 11 laps of the race. And so a good win for him. I think Dakota Brown, there it is, was 2nd. So Dakota Brown also has 2 wins and a 2nd. You got Brandon Ratcliffe was 3rd. Ellis was 4th. And Justin Toohey 5th. Brian Childress, 6th, defending champion. Trevor Baker, he's 7th. He's got a win this year. A.J. Garcia. Nicholas Johnson has not won in Bakersfield. He has a win in Santa Maria. I think he's 14 years old. So American Stocks always putting on a good show out there at Bakersfield Speedway, and it was nothing different this past Saturday. And then, of course, you have the IMCA Modifieds. These are just great cars. Lightweight, powerful, little open wheel up at the front, fast class, fun to watch, lots of different winners in that. turn around that Ricky Childress was leading this race in the 16 car, and Cody Laney passed him with 2 laps to go to get the win. It's the second win of this year for Laney, joining Kyle Heckman as 2-time winners. I think there's 3 or 4 other winners in this. There's the Mr. Laney. He's happy. He also has a win at KCRP on the dirt, so he's got 3 wins this year and now is qualified. He's on the Fast Trip Alt area team because of that. Brad Pounds finished 3rd. He took about a month off when he and his wife Tina delivered twin boys a few months ago. Ethan Dotson finished 4th. I think Ethan will soon be, that might be his last race for a while, because I think he's heading back to Iowa to spend the summer racing as he did last year. And he's the points leader right now, so he'll be giving up the points leader to go race in Iowa, where you can race 2-3 times a week and get a lot of experience. John Piker finished 6th. Roger Holder 7th. Scott Pounds 8th. And this is interesting. Scott Pounds back in the car. That's Brad's dad. Hasn't raced in a long time. Multi-time champion. Has had some back issues. Got the okay, apparently, from his doctor to drive again. He's got a car, so he's out there having a little fun. Brian Clark and Dave Phelps finished the top 10. And Ricky Childress was posting on Facebook that driver gave that one away. And Cody Laney kind of agreed with him, saying after the race, I think Ricky just missed his mark a little bit. And that's how Laney got away and got the win. So IMCA Modified's always putting on a good race. Yeah, the mini stocks also competing last Saturday night. As that's turned into be a really good class this year. Lonnie Spiller started the season with three straight wins. It looked like she was going to dominate the class. And since then, there's been 5 different winners in the mini stock division. The latest was Kylie. What is Kylie's last name? You get the winners up here. Help me up there. Kylie Conway. Her first win of the year. Just last week, it was Misty Warren's first win of the year. So another win for the women there. Just dominating this division with wins and running up front. Of course, Lonnie leading the way. Andy Boydston, he's got a win. He finished 2nd in this race. He keeps knocking on the door for wins. Clinton Massey finished 5th. Lonnie Spiller 6th. She's had a little trouble since getting those 3 straight wins. She just hasn't really challenged for victory since then. Mike Conway finished 7th. Steve Rourke was 8th. Lance Gonzalez 9th. And Shannon Treaty was 10th. And Shannon's been up there a couple times running 2nd and 3rd. Had a 10th place finish, but there's another potential winner. It's just an interesting season in the mini stocks this year. And remember, we're coming back. We got another night of racing out there. Saturday night, it's the Make-A-Wish night out there at Bakersfield Speedway, raising some money for a good cause, help out some local kids that might need it. It's the IMCA Sport Mods, Pro Stocks, Hobby Stocks. Interesting, the Hobby Stocks, 6 different winners through 6 races. So plenty of action for the Hobby Stocks. We could be heading toward 8, 10 winners this season of that, but odds are getting long that we're going to start seeing a repeat winner in the Hobby Stocks, just as we have in American Stocks and the IMCA Modifieds. Sport Mods also have a lot of different winners. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Clinton Reichenbach has 2 wins. He's the only 2-time winner, I think, in Sport Mods. So just a lot of competition out there at Bakersfield Speedway. So get out there, take a little extra cash with you, dole it out to some of the people that be going around collecting it for Make-A-Wish. I don't know if they're going to have some raffles, I'm sure. Maybe doing driver's helmets or whatever. But however you can, you go out there, plop down some money for the races, plop down some more money for the Make-A-Wish. It's always a good cause. So, Chris, I think we'll get out of here a little early right now. We've got the Famoso people waiting in the wings. We'll get to the Famoso Raceway segment. So remember, Bakersfield Speedway, Saturday night, be there. It won't be 108.